Welcome to East Texas. It's time to go fishing, and we're going fishing at a place I love to fish at. This is one of those ponds I frequent often. Today is just about straight up coming out, fishing a small pond I love to fish, and hopefully smacking a few bass. I don't even care if they're big. Just get some on the hook and have some fun.
Set the hook.
Fish on, fish on.
Bass love wood.
Oh my god.
Bass love rock.
Nice. Whoa! Give me that rebound. Oh, no. Holy cow, you guys.
Fishing. Fishing. Fishing.
I have most definitely filmed at this pond before and put it up on my channel, so this place looks intriguing too. You can go back and kind of bump around and find some other videos. I know there's at least one where I caught a frog using a frog. Yes, a big bullfrog. I caught him while frog fishing, trying to catch a bass. This is it. Small pond, but believe it or not, there are actually gators here at this small pond, little gators, so nothing crazy. Today we're just gonna start right out of the chute here with that plopper, the loon color. I think that's a 135 size, so it's a pretty sizable plopper. I'm not seeing anybody swiping at it or anything. I think those are bass that keep swirling, because that one, a dragonfly came down right close to the surface and something swirled right at the dragonfly. There's one, got one right off of that concrete thing, whatever that is. This feels, oh, he's stuck on the rope. I gotta let him go. I gotta let him swim out of it. I gotta try and let him swim off of there. Shoot, I'm gonna try and reel him in over here this direction. He got me caught up on that rope. This rope that holds that thing in place, I guess. We got stuck on it. We got blown up on and then reeled right into that thing. And of course the fish is gone. All I've got is rope now. I'm gonna have to cut it off. Well, that's a bummer. That's like a $16 plopper gone. Wow. I had two different chatterbaits in here. One was a all white thunder cricket it was a white thunder cricket with a white trailer. Have this one, a little darker color. I think I'm gonna go this one with the chrome blade on it. This one's a Z-Man one. It has a rattle and chunk, but I ripped one of the claws off it, so it just has one that kicks like a tail. This way I can target bigger bass. If the bigger bass aren't biting right now and I get skunked, that's fine, but I at least gotta try. So at least if I throw a bigger bait, I'm not getting hit by these micros over here. They shouldn't go after this. This is gonna be more of a larger bass lure. So I figure if I get hit on this, it should be, 1 pound and up. Hopefully we get some 3-4 pound stuff coming after it. Oh, now I'm starting to see all the sunfish. They're coming closer to shore all of a sudden. Now I'm starting to see them. They're over here closer to the bank, which is a good sign, because usually that means that there's going to be some bass somewhere hanging around here. Here comes another one of those fish. That thing is big. That might be a tilapia. I don't know. Somebody put tilapia in here? So another question is should I throw the weightless worm? Should I throw the drop shot? This feels very drop shotty right now. More than weightless worm. So I'm not seeing them come up and blow up on dragonflies. I'm not seeing that many dragonflies, and that's usually whenever I throw the weightless worm, when I'm seeing a lot of that. I retied my drop shot, Dug around in my bag, found me some Googan Dragon Drops. I have not fished with these in a minute, but there are still some dragonflies around, and I've noticed that this one here, this brown gill, usually will get munched if there's dragonflies around on the drop shot. So not a bad call, even though the water's super clear. In my gut, or not my gut, my the way that bass fishing goes, usually in really clear water, natural green pumpkin, you know, really natural colors like that tend to get hit in this water clarity. But I'm gonna go with this brown gill, which is mostly blue, and see if we have any takers on it. We might get skunked. We might get skunked today. This is much slower and unproductive than I thought it was gonna be. The only thing I caught today was a rope holding the fountain on, and I had to donate $16 worth of plopper to do that. Isn't there one of those fish? I think those are tilapia. They must have dumped tilapia in here to eat up all the grass and algae. Weird. Either that or somebody dumped something in here they weren't supposed to. I mean, they look kind of like cichlids or something, but I think those are tilapia. Let me bring up tilapia on Google and see what they look like. It's been a minute since I've seen one. Yeah, I think that might be tilapia. Usually when they do that in ponds, and here in Texas, it's to eat up excessive algae and growth in the water. And so instead of putting chemicals, which a lot of people do with their ponds, they figure the tilapia, I guess, is a more natural, safer way, I guess. They just put the tilapia in there. They just cruise around and eat all that stuff up. I'm highly considering throwing the plopper on this. Normally I don't do that, put a plopper on a spinning rod, but I'm gonna do it today. My backpack's all the way over there on the other side, and so are all my rods. So instead of just walking back to go get another setup, small little 75 size bluegill whopper plopper on the spinning rod. Got one. I finally got one. He came up and hit that thing when I wasn't even paying attention. I looked away for a second. I don't even know if I got on film. I might have turned my body. My camera might not have even seen that. There we go. He's not big, but first bass of the day. One of them dark ones that hides out in the grass. Look at that. That's a pretty one. Almost got your eyeball, but we just missed it. Let's get that hook out of there. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got us a bass today. We didn't get skunked. There she is. Little guy, probably about a 12-incher. It's a foot long. There we go. We did not get skunked. Put you back. Ooh, there you go. That one won it out. Thank you, Jesus. Spinning reel, 12-pound floral coated line. Gets it done with the plopper. We're gonna throw a buzzbait. We're gonna go back to the old buzzbait. So I'm just retying a few of my rods really quick before I get started. I just need to retie my drop shot. That water looks really clear, so I'm gonna get off of this color and I'm gonna put a probably put a trick worm on there and put it in a more natural color. Either that or the California 420, one or the other. Get that buzz bait going. See if there's anybody up here wanting to eat. I mean, you guys can see the sky. It looks perfect out here for catching topwater fish right now. Whether or not I can get them, I don't know, but man, it looks just right. That's for sure. Maybe I'll throw that chatterbait and just start walking, see what happens. I do see those bluegill beds though. I don't know if that's affecting the bass bite right now or what. Maybe I should downsize because they're looking for little baby bluegills, the easy meals. There's one. He came up and got it. There we go. There we go. There's our first chatterbait fish over here. Here we go. Yep, yep. That Z-Man Chatterbait doing what it does. Catching fish. They ain't no monster, but we got one. Let's put this one back. Put it right on this bluegill bed so I can eat some bluegill. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's like 4 bluegill bed right there. There's only 1 bluegill though. There you go. Thank you, Jesus. So that was number 1, and he came up and got it right by the grass line. I don't know where he was, but all I know is I was really close to almost being done with my retrieve, about to pull it out. Right as it got to the grass line, he smacked it. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. Problem with these chatterbaits, it's always been a problem with these. You got to get them chattering. It's not like the jackhammer or the thunder cricket where you can... There's one. That's a good fish. That is a good fish right there. Oh, he spit it. Crap, that's the second one I've missed. What I was saying is the jackhammer and the thunder cricket, those two. And slobber knocker does this too. So it's all pretty much the expensive ones. You cast them out, you start your retrieve, they just start chattering. They just start thumping away. They do what they're supposed to do. These old school ones, the original ones, you got to give them a little tug sometimes to get that blade going. It's no big deal, it's fine. But sometimes it just seems like these ones will stop chattering at like the worst time. Right when you're putting it through a spot where you know there's a fish, it'll just stop chattering. This spot over here is kind of in the past, when I have seen the gators out here at this pond, this spot over here is where a lot of the gators hang out. Kind of right in here where the cattails and stuff are. So, and I always wonder if they're down in these trees right here. So I'm going to stand way up here, keep my eyes open. Okay, so far we got 1 fish. We need to step it up. So now we're right back to where we started from, but the opposite side. I don't know if you can see my rods and backpack and stuff over there on the bench. But this is the water I fished when I first got here. But again, changing the angle, now I'm doing it from the other side of the pond. Because I'm trying to drag it through a whole bunch of muck over here. soon as I tried to get that blade going, I gave it a yank, and this guy came up and grabbed it. Another small one. Kind of hoping to get something a little bit bigger with the chatterbait. Although this is what I was talking about. This thing isn't a complete dink. He's not big, but he's not one of those miniature ones. Let's put him back. We have to do a little tossy toss right here. I hate doing them to him, but there you go. Thank you, Jesus. He was all the way on the other side where I was fishing from, on the other bank. He was all the way over there. This thing took off. I stopped it. I gave it a yank to try and get the blade going again, and when I yanked it, he hit it. All right, I think we're gonna move on to another bait here. Got two on the old chatterbait. That's not bad. Did a lap around. Caught two. Throw one more over there. All right, let's put this down. I think I'm gonna go pick up the drop shot. All right, came back around, picking up the drop shot. I didn't think I had any stank with me, but I do have the garlic, so I'm gonna put that on here. See if that encourages these bass to bite a little bit more. No guarantees, but it could do well. Got about a foot, about 11 inches, 12 inches of leader on the drop shot. So let's go. Right here, when I was on that bank right over there a minute ago, I was throwing the chatterbait. I threw it over to this side right here, and right here is where I caught that fish on chatterbait. He was like right out here, somewhere in front of this scum mat right here. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, they're right here. There's got him. There's bass right here. Oh, I'm stuck on something. He took me into something. He bit it and it took me into something. That was crazy. I wonder if I don't think I got him though. I don't think I set the hook on him. I'm gonna open the bail, let out a little. If he is hooked and he's wrapped around a branch or a log, there's always a chance he could swim free if I happen to get the hook in his face. It felt good. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. There he is. I got him. Yep. He got himself loose. That works so well. I have done that so many times. I've done it on camera. That is probably about the 5th time I've done that on camera. They're all about the same size today. These are the ones that are biting. I must have drew numbers on what day they were allowed to eat, and the guys that are this size drew today. I'm gonna just get right in there with that, with the pliers. Same size as all the other ones. They're all like that 11 to like 13 inch range. This one's probably more closer to 11. So, but again, it's fun to catch little ones. More fun to catch little ones than to catch none. Try and give him a little bit nicer release because there's no weeds and stuff right here. Thank you, Jesus. That's 3. Putting together a little bag, definitely a little bag. For those that don't throw the drop shot and want to learn it, just giving you a heads up now, this is the hardest part right here. After you catch a fish, they always tangle all this up because you got this weight swinging free. You got line going up, you got line going down, you got a hook in between. And yeah, they will definitely tangle this sucker all up. This is that same spot where we caught the one on the chatterbait. So guess what? We're gonna throw right back in this area, and we're just gonna keep throwing here until I stop catching fish here. I mean, that might have been it. It might have just been these two hanging out here. There might be some bass that, you know, are hanging out around and underneath a sunk log. That might be what they're, yep, there's another bite. There's something down there. They're hanging out by it. I got one right now. Here he comes. Nope. Almost hit myself in the face. Y'all hear that? That thing came flying out of there 100 miles an hour and hit my rod. No. All right, now we're all tangled up here. Hold on, please hold. They definitely sort themselves out by size. They will get in wolf packs, and they will all, a wolf pack of the same size, and they will all hang out together and hunt. And that might be what I've got right now. Maybe they're not a log down there. Maybe they're just hunting and they happen to be right here right now, a group of them. Okay, I took the weight, the drop shot weight off, because like I said, drop shot, it can get tangled real bad. So I'm trying to untangle this. Easiest way to untangle that was just to take the drop shot weight out of the equation, so it was one less thing. And there it goes, it untangled. So all I gotta do now, just grab that leader, tag end, whatever you want to call it, on the drop shot, and you know, these things just click into place. So all you're gonna do is feed that right through there, and then it'll just click right back in. Just pull on it, not too hard, or it'll cut it off. I do that all the time. It's annoying. Okay, now I am off of the hook a little bit here, the EWG, so we're going to push that back together. I almost had that guy. He pulled the worm off of the hook a little. He was not big though. I felt that one. It was definitely the same size as the other one, just a little dinker. Probably another one of them 11-inch ones. But what are we doing? Throwing right back in there. I don't think he felt the hook though. What did I say? We got 3? Almost had a 4th one. All right, now we're not getting bit right here. I might have wore this spot out. We're gonna move. We're gonna go on a walk. I think these little bass are enjoying the drop shot because I have a finesse worm instead of a speed worm. Not a speed worm, a trick worm. That's what I meant. I think I said speed worm at the beginning too, and I said that wrong. I should have said a trick worm. This might have been the go. Might have been like the move right here, because with how small these little baby bass and baby bluegill and stuff that are swimming around here. There's tadpoles. I think a little bit smaller presentation on this drop shot might be helping out right now. Downsizing might be the answer right now in this pond. Oh, somebody's biting it right as I'm pulling it out of the water. Got him. I was just about to pull it out of the water and this guy hit it. I had to stop and let him get it. Now he's a little one. That's smaller than 10 inches. That's like a 9-incher. But it's number 4. He wouldn't count in the tournament, but hey, we'll take it. There you go. Uh-oh. Oh no. Go get in that water. You got it. You got it. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to push you with the end of my fishing rod. Why you guys always do this to yourselves? You're so close. Don't give up. Come on, buddy. You're right there. You can taste that victory. You're in the water. There you go. Heck yeah. Oh, this is back where I caught the first chatterbait fish. It's right by these like couple random 4 bluegill beds. Oh, there I got hit. Got a bump, got a bump. I think one's got it. Let's see if he's on it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That could be bluegill right there. I came over here. There's a little bit of movement over here. I mean, it could be turtles swimming around, but definitely seeing some boils and some stuff swishing around. So I throw along this grass edge for sure. There could be some bass hanging out over here. Well, it could be bluegill beds. That could be bluegill moving around protecting their beds. And now that my eyes are... Oh, wait. Nope, there's a bass. Got him. Oh my gosh, I missed another one. I definitely need to tighten that up. The drag is too loose. Okay. So what I was saying is I can see now my eyes had adjusted. I can actually see bluegill beds right here. So they are right here. But there was a bass in there. So he must be raiding those bluegill beds. Yep, we're going to put it right back over here on these bluegill beds. Because that was not a bluegill, that was a bass. I can usually tell the difference between a bluegill bite and there he is again. He's got it, he's got it. He's swimming with it. Got him that time. Yeah, that's a better bass. That's a good one. Yep, that's a good bass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. That's what we've been looking for right there. Yep, yep. Oh, look at that beauty out of the grass. Nice dark one. Oh, yeah, love that. Heck yeah. Look at that beaut. That's a beaut, Clark. That's what we've been looking for. I'm looking to crack that 2 pound mark at least. Don't have my scale, my scale with me. It's in my backpack. I mean, I could go run and get it, but I usually don't weigh anything now anymore unless it looks like it's going to clear like 5 pounds. That's over 2 for sure. It's probably not 3. I mean, it's somewhere at that 2.5 range maybe. She can go eat some more of them bluegill. That's why she's a good size. Thank you, Jesus. Away she goes. Nice. That was fish number 4 and our biggest fish of the day. And what I tell y'all about the drop shot, look at the mess that fish made out of this thing. So I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take the worm off of it and replace it. So it caught me a few fish. I'm not even going to bother trying to be nice. I'm just going to rip it off of there just like that. And that should free up a lot of this mess. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, that's a trick worm. That one's longer. And they've been hitting this one. I don't want to go to a bigger worm and mess it up. I'm not gonna, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. We're gonna stick with what's working right now. Okay, there we go. We got the weight. This is the main line coming in here. Got the weight dangling down there, hook right here. That's how it should look. I'll put this right back on here. Cool part about this is I missed that fish first, but I think that the fish I missed was a different fish. It didn't feel that big. It felt like a decent fish, but not over 2 pounds. So then I cast back into that spot, and bada bing, bada boom, we caught a bigger one. So that's always a good thing. Hide that point in there so I don't get stuck in the grass. Get some stank stick on here. Obviously it's working. They're biting it. A little garlic. Well, I thought I was going to throw the lipless today, but they are hitting this. They are hitting this like a champ. They're on this drop shot, and I'm almost out of time, so I don't think we're going to get a chance to throw the lipless crankbait. The good news is this is a spot over here where I got some hits on that chatterbait and missed a couple of them. So I'm going to throw in some of these spots right here where I got hit earlier and see if they'll pick up the drop shot. That was a spot over there by the cattail, so I think I got one. Yep, I got one. Nope. I imagined it. I just made that whole thing up. I swore I saw the line moving. I thought it was running. But nope, it was not. I just hook set on nothing. Unless he dropped it before I hook set it, but I didn't feel anything. I don't think so. I think I imagined the whole thing. There is a good sized fish right here in front of me. He is right here. He's not a monster, but oh my gosh, I'm watching him swim away from me. Let me see if I can throw ahead of him, see if he'll go get it. He's in like 10 inches of water. Oh no, I lost track of him. I don't see him. Oh no, I don't know where he went. Shoot, he was right here. So all I can do is throw in kind of the direction of where he was swimming. He kind of went out away from the bank, so let's put it right out here about 5-6 foot off the bank. Oh, he's still there. He's right there. There's no way that's a bedfish. There's just no way. It's too late now. These fish are post spawn now. Okay, he's moving towards the drop shot. I wonder if he's checking it out. Yeah, he's going towards it. Yeah, he's checking it out. Smell it. It smells like garlic. Take a whiff. It's yummy. It's lasagna. Yeah, man. Oh, that was a good fish. I think it was a little bit smaller than that last one I caught, but definitely bigger than all the other ones I've been catching. I don't know what was up with that. We're going to get a few more casts in this little cove right here. Hopefully we can catch one more and make it 5 fish, and then we got to go. Then it's time to go home. Shoot, maybe I should go back to the other side. I was getting bit over there way more than over here. There's a whole lot of nothing going on over here. Oh, there's that fish again. That is weird behavior by this bass. I don't know what it's doing. Throw out a little bit past it, see if I can get him. He was swimming out again. I saw him come up in the shallow and then turn around and swim back out. Take another crack over here by these cattails. Oh, he's getting bit, it's getting bit, it's getting bit. I got one. That's a good one. That's another good one. That is a good one. That might be better than the last one. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. He is mad. He is shaking so hard trying to get that hook out. That head shake was intense. There you go. Yep, that's bigger than the last one. That one's gonna clear 3 for sure. Yep, you weren't shaking that hook. Look at that. That one went all the way through. I got you. You weren't getting that hook out. If I had given you some slack, that would have come right out, but I wasn't going to give you any slack. There we go, number 5. I don't know if it's bigger. That looks almost identical. I thought it was bigger, but that might be about the same size. It does feel a little heavier. I would say this one's probably like 2 3/4 or getting closer to that 3, but definitely close to the same size. That just goes to show. Don't be afraid to throw the drop shot, the weightless worm, the Ned rig, all that stuff that some people tell you catches only small fish. You can catch some good sized fish on these smaller finesse setups. Let's go, buddy. Uh-oh. That one got a face full of mud. I went in there kind of crooked. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Thank you, Jesus. All right, I think we're gonna end on a high note with a fish catch. I think that'll do it. I caught my 5th fish. It was a good one. They're biting now and they're getting that drop shot. I could stay and probably catch another 3 4 fish, I would say, possibly even upgrade. I don't know, but I really should be going. Just get out there, throw around, see if we can catch something. I don't have a lot of time today, so I'm not gonna mess around. Let's grab the rods, let's get on the water, and let's see if we can catch a fish or 2. I just saw a bass plop right there at a dragonfly. They are moving around. That is good. Oh, you know what? That might not be bass. I bet you those are bluegill beds. There's a lot of motion right here in the water. I think I'm gonna start off with top water, even though that's not always the wisest move whenever there's no clouds. There's a little bit of clouds, but not enough really. And it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and bright sunlight, and I'm always stubborn. All right. There's a whole lot of motion around here, so maybe something will come up and hit the plopper, even though the conditions aren't perfect for it. You might hear some crying. I am close to a playground, so I can't do anything about that. Drag that big worm. Here we go. That's it right there. Morning dawn. Here we go. I throw the morning dawn. I tend to get bites on it. I feel like I need to walk around with this a little bit instead of just standing in one spot here. I got a bite. Got a bite. Something just bit it. Yeah, he's got it. He's swimming with it. Got him. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. I don't know if it's a giant, but that's a good fish. Yeah, it's a good one. It's fat. I can see him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those are the kind of fish we want, baby. Look at that thing. There's my foot. There's the fish. That's a good fish. He's definitely going to go at least 3 pounds, if not more. You got that big worm. Yeah, that's a nice one. Look at that. 3.02. I said he was going to be right at 3. Only a little bit closer you can get to 3 than that. All right, girl. You need to go out there and grow and get to be a 5. Thank you, Jesus. Man, that was a nice little fight. It was a great bite. A nice fight. Oh, I see a fish coming. I just see a bass. I just saw a bass come in. Come up after some minnows or something right there, right by where I just caught that fish. Another one. It was smaller, but it was another one. I'm gonna go ahead and throw right back in the same area, but a little bit closer to the grass this time, where I just saw that fish swimming around. Oh, there's a bite. There's another one. See if they pick it up. Nope. Thumped it like they picked it up, but nothing. So there's definitely fish right here. This is the kind of stuff that drives me crazy. See this? Somebody drops their cup right here. Look what's over to the left right there. A freaking trash can. That's literally like 10 feet away. It even still has ice in it. I wonder if they left it there because they're coming back to drink it. Oh well, I'm throwing it away. That's called littering. There we go. There's a bite. There's a bite. He got it. He's got it. He's got it. My drag slipped on that one. I don't know what happened there, but I got him. All right. That's 2. That one's half the size of the other one. I kept throwing at that spot, but I wasn't quite hitting the mark where I wanted to. And I felt like that weird little indention in that mat right there. I was like, there's got to be a fish just chilling in there. And I cast at it probably 5 different times. And me and my horrible casting missed it 5 times. And finally that one right there, it landed right in that spot where I was trying. This is it. I said half the size of the other one. This isn't even half the size. This is like maybe a third the size of the one I just caught. There you go, little feller. Thank you, Jesus. So now I'm basically at the end where I started fishing. I'm just on the opposite side right now. Oh, there's a bite. Either that or it was my weight might have, oh, no, that's a bite. He's on it. That feels like bluegill. That feels like bluegill. It does not feel like a big fish, yeah. They're machine gunning it. All right, I think I'm gonna go around where my stuff is. I'm gonna grab the lipless crankbait and just do a quick run across that one side over there. Throw the crankbait and see if we can get any quick bites. Back here by my stuff. Got that lipless on here. We're gonna move it around through this water over here and see if we get anything. I think we're gonna have to call it a day on 2 fish. I was hoping to catch one more before I left, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I should just be thankful for what I got. yeah, I'm gonna call it quits. Thank you for stopping by, supporting my channel. If y'all feel like I earned it, please subscribe. It would bless me immensely. Give me a like, and we will see you next time. God bless you from East Texas.
Fish on, fish on.
That's love wood.
Oh my gosh.
That's love rock.
Nice. Whoa! Give me that rebound. Holy cow, you guys.
Fishing. Fishing. Fishing.
Fishing. Fishing.